into a drift stick. And he also gave me a little bit, so if you don't mind, I'm going to read it because I have memorized it. So Dick is 56 years old. He's married. He has 4 daughters between the ages of 22 and 13. He's worked in a lot of countries. He's from the Netherlands. He's worked in Germany, in the USA, in Belgium, in Nigeria, and now in Turkey. So I guess our 2 icebreaker speakers have a lot in common.
Yeah.
He's working in Istanbul now as an advisor to the chairman of the board of Cycle Holding. He came to Istanbul in January 2014, and he's also taking Turkish lessons. So I assume he may be happy to speak some Turkish with you as well. I hope. And he warned me that Dutch people are quite direct. But please don't be upset, that's just the way he is. He doesn't mean it in a bad way. So with your applause, I'd like to welcome you.
Okay, the title of my speech is A Nerd ? I am a nerd. But my question to you is, who of you is a nerd? Yes, that's real? Yes. So, have you ever felt in your life yourself a nerd? Or somebody told that you're a nerd? Please raise your hands quite high. Okay. Wow! I'm in good company. Because I'm a nerd. And I will explain why. So, a famous playwright once said, to be or not to be. He actually meant to be or not to be a nerd. But the word was not yet discovered. But today he would say it. So, as I was born, and until the age of 4, I was actually very sick. So again, something like you, but different. I had a problem here. And at 9 months I was operated, and I still have a scar from here all the way down here. At about 4 years old, the operation was not totally successful. I was back in hospital, and I was in a kind of isolation ward. My parents could not really visit me, so they saw me through a glass window. By the time I came out of the hospital, I could not speak anymore. I had to start again. At the age of 7, at school, primary school, I got reprimanded by a teacher. Because every time I gave an answer, it was here the number of the question, and then the answer started 1 line lower. He said, why are you doing that? I said, yeah, for variation. But clearly, I was different. At the age of 10, my mother took me to the area where she comes from, northwest of the Netherlands, I live in the south. And over there, you're introduced by the name of your mother. My mother's name was Cornelia. So you can imagine what happened there. This is my son, Dick, son of cock. I didn't realize at that moment, but I was definitely different. At the time I was 18, I could vote for the first time in my life. So I thought, I'm going to vote for the party who actually deserves my vote. So I read all programs. And I found a party that was, on the economic side, right wing, but on the social side, left wing. I voted for that party, together with 30,000 other Dutch people. Not enough for even 1 seat in parliament. Very clear, I was different. In between, a lot of things happened where I also felt different, but the speech is between 4 and 6 minutes. So I go where I'm 42. I work in the United States as CFO for a public quoted company. And just after I started, I actually noticed that the CEO is basically a corrupt person. But what do? You resist, you fight against it, or you go with the flow? I decided to fight against it. I tried to do everything to make the guy see that honesty is better than corruption. In the end it didn't work, so I got fired. But I was clearly different. So by the time I was 53, a jump another 10 years, I hired for a nice job in Africa. And on a Sunday morning, I was sitting in a church, Christian church, with 1,500 people. I was very serene. People were rejoicing and singing, but I was different, and Jessica knows why. lunchtime. Okay, I'll give the answer. I was the only transparent person over there. Yes! Everybody was black, so I was clearly different. So, now you have heard everything. When you were different compared to other children, because you were ill, or you stood up for your own opinion, or you didn't follow the crowd, or you're authentic. In my view, that is your nerd. You stand out. Now, again, after listening to my speech, who thinks that they are a nerd? You see? Almost as many people. It's very good. And power to the nerds. I love you all. Thank you very much.